I don't know what to say on camera anymore. It's been so long. It was dusty and crusty. What'd you do? Looks like we got another project on our hands. Like, okay. Cheese, sour cream, tri-tip, beans, rice. We got Luke downstairs. What? He made his way from Oceanside, probably about a 3-hour ride. He's dropping a bike and taking a bike. What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. And we're back here at Thrashin Supply in Moore Park, California. The last 3, you've seen us back over there on the East Coast, hanging out with the boys of New Haven, of East Coastin'.
Good to be home now.
What's up, dude? Why are you smirking over there?
I don't know, I feel like I don't know what to say on camera anymore. It's been so long.
The guy's jonesing to do some burnouts.
All right.
Here's the thing. It is October 15th.
The winner of that bike has already been chosen.
We already know, I think, who won it. As long as the person qualifies completely, signs all the paperwork, this bike could be theirs. So at any given moment right now, they could be getting the call. This is all being handled by a third-party sweepstakes company. So we're not fully making that first phone call. And maybe by the end of this vlog, we will be able to FaceTime that winner.
That'll be sick.
We have a name. We need to get the legality part worked out, and we're like jonesing to give this person a call. Yeah. So possibly by the end of this vlog, you'll know who won it. Maybe we can FaceTime them. If you're watching this and you didn't get the call, you didn't win the bike.
Yeah,
Thanks for participating though. We had a lot of fun building that thing.
But oh, look who it is. This is
So I was just bragging about. We turned the camera on right when Luke got here because we're like, he's coming out on a cool bike. Let's make this a fun vlog. What is up? How was the ride?
Excellent, dude.
Nice.
I have not seen it.
Do you
no,
remember
you
when we
picked it
got
up
it?
before or after I left.
Oh, so you never even saw how
Well,
it
He's
Yeah.
responsible for replacing the one part that everyone hated, which was the
Well,
air filter.
We're
Yeah.
talking about why you're missing the valve stem caps. You guys don't need those?
Oh,
Dude, you just beating us up. Goes right past.
Beats us up.
Right past all the cool things we did. Cole just gave him love. Like, dude, this new air filter you put on the bike.
You just dogged on it.
And then
We
he,
got the new Slims coming just for Cole.
What are you
Uh-oh.
talking about, dude?
Look, yeah.
Yeah, valve stem caps on it. What do you mean, dude? This thing was like a lowrider turd with forward controls, low bars, awful seat. It was dusty and crusty. It had so much grime on the engine it almost looked brown. We did a makeover to it, and
It
someone,
looks bitchin'.
yeah.
Are those the wheels that were on it?
Yeah.
they cleaned up. They weren't this clean.
Yeah.
Nothing was this.
What was this at
It was
Maloney's? Just
yeah, it
in
was
the
at
back?
Malone. He was in the back. I first was like, let's go check out what's back there just for fun. The day before, and then we couldn't fix Cole's bike, so
It had
then I
a-
was like, dude, let's just buy
It
this.
had a 2-inch riser with drag bars that were down here.
And
then it
forwards
had-
that were like 3 feet
Yeah,
back
it was
here.
literally-
They were extended.
Luke would have probably loved the bike.
Yeah.
At his height. That's
They were
the
like
kind of
ex-
person that built this bike.
Yeah.
Wow, dude.
You know, I think this is the same tank that Uncle Alan had on his. It looks clean.
The rotors, when we got them, they were all like pulsing. So they were probably bent, bad brake pads. So we just did brake pads, rotors, make it fresh. We did new brake fluid on it. 2-inch rise in the front, 14-inch shocks. Legend sent us front cartridge, shocks. You sent us air filter. We threw the pipe, bars, risers.
Looks great.
Yeah. Today, the winner's name
No way.
was sent to us. We had to confirm that we had no relation to them, we don't know them, and then we confirmed, then third-party sweepstakes company is gonna call them and get them to fill out like tax papers, a contract that they're getting it. So we can't release their name yet because if they deny filling that stuff out, then we don't get it.
Like they chose the name?
So basically, there was ways to get entries, and the entries went out for a whole month. Like you had a chance to get entries, and then we send them all the information that we got, and then they pull a name or pull an entry.
That was because we took it to Malibu.
It made it too. We didn't know anything about this bike. We pulled it out the back lot and it made it home.
Do you not know what ended up happening?
No, whatever.
Did you? How long were you with us on the Sturgis ride to find these
He
issues?
was there.
when it first started.
I was there like.
Oh
yeah,
no,
when-
we rode with him the next day. We thought it was the battery. We swapped the battery. You rode with us on the dirt roads, and then you never heard from us.
Yeah, the Milky Dog way. Oh yeah, basically one of the crank position sensor cable was getting pinched in the rear motor mount by because we had a true
Oh,
track.
like wore through it?
Yeah.
Yeah, the true track was like pinching the cable, and after.
Personally think that it was happening before that,
because it's such
I
a
personally think that when Cole installed it, he tightened the cable under
What do
it.
you mean, dude? What do you mean? No, because I had a check engine light from like the day I picked it up. As soon as we fixed that cam position sensor wire, the
Like,
engine
how
light
many
went.
miles had you put on that bike?
1,500.
Oh, before going to Sturgis?
No.
Oh, that was it?
Yeah, but he put
the true track on like the week of, and for sure the wire got in there, got pinched. We had the rookie, the new guy installed the true track. I won't say names.
And we installed the trans. You installed the transmission.
that was before the two track.
That
I
was
know,
way
but
before the
that
two-track.
Goes right behind the transmission. All right.
It was your fault too.
I'm bummed you didn't see it when we picked it up. It looked nothing like this.
You've been hitting me up the last like month, really stressing on getting this bike, dude. You want to tell
I
them?
just want to make sure that it's right, you know?
All right.
I want to make sure that everything's good.
So he wants to follow up on the sump issue that we had way back at Arizona Bike Week. But to be honest with you, I just think that I filled it up with like a quarter, a half quart too much oil. I came home, I rode the bike home from here. It was in my garage. I knew I was riding it to Arizona Bike Week. Checked the oil level, and I was like, is the bike hot? It's been sitting in my garage for a couple hours.
I know you called me and you're all weird about it. I was like, dude, just check
So then I like filled a little bit more oil. I think I just overfilled it, and I think it was hot.
How many miles do you have on it?
On the bike total, or like since I was riding it quite a bit, but then I got hit. I got the car swiped right here. Did crack the bag.
Oh yeah.
It's not like awful. I mean, once you close it, it's gonna seal up, you know? But the car just like swiped me. They stopped. I got their insurance and stuff. But here's the thing. This is cool and all. Luke's gonna take this bike back to his shop, which is actually fun to ride and it is very fast. But the cool thing is we've been asking you for years to bring a W3 up here. And not only did he bring it up here, but he's leaving it here. So you guys know what a W3 is? You wanna give us like a brief description before we go out there?
It was an engine program that was kind of co-parted with the factory, and it was based on the twin cam, and it was an easy way to get more cubic inch. And at the time, the engines were 88 inch, and so the W3s were 150 cubic inch.
And this is a program that was by Feuling.
Correct. 98, 99.
Okay, so you were putting out 150 cubic inches in a 3-cylinder engine that had 90% the same components as the twin cam.
Correct. The engine program was based on the twin cam, and the idea was to make like a big block version of the twin cam. So making it a triple cam, 3-cylinder. Really only needed like 8 new part numbers to make it, as opposed to the original twin cam engine. So it's like you're talking the same camshaft, same push rods, valve springs.
Yeah.
In fact, the crankshaft is the same. The only thing that's different is the connecting rod there.
And if you haven't seen a W3 before, the first time we really met and hung out was in 2020 on the way to Sturgis. And he pulled up when we met up with him. I was like, why does this guy's bike look so weird? I was like, my brain couldn't like figure out, because it looks like a bagger, but like something with the front end was like a little off. I was like, I don't know about this guy. He's a little sketchy. You gonna make it to Sturgis?
No, I brought the bagger. What I'd really like you guys to ride though is the other one. The hot
What's the
rod.
name? Is it the
The
same
hot rod?
frame?
Wait.
The Hot Rod W3 or
The hot rod W3, the carbureted one, like Dyna. This
Well, we
one's
were-
fuel injected. It's a little bit soft. You know, it's really set up for cruise mode for going to Sturgis. It's been to
How much-
Sturgis twice.
How much power does the soft setup
This one's
have?
probably 175 horsepower and 185 foot-pounds of torque.
That's the soft one.
So Juan was saying when I told him you were riding it down today, he's like, I'm gonna put NOS on my bike and we're gonna race.
You're gonna need 100. We're gonna put 100 shots in this.
Look,
I was like, I don't think you'll be able to beat the W3 with
I
NOS.
have my nozzle. I'm just gonna
You
put, them
put a
all
bigger
out. Put
nozzle
the
in
bigger
there?
nozzle. For fun, in a close course, compare it to the Carbon ST.
Yeah.
I mean, we have to. And then my bike. I
Yeah.
feel like we should, but I think also to really get a good comparison of power, it needs to be like a rolling, because the drag strip is so much on the launch.
Yeah, like if you get if you jump the clutch and you
Yeah.
spin, it's game over. This W3 looks cool and modern.
Yeah, it looks sick, dude. I love this bike. You got it all cleaned up, bro? It's freaking sick,
You know, the
dude.
one thing that is weird or different about the W3 is it has an odd fire, so it requires a special ignition system. This one has the Motec, and I don't know if you guys are familiar with that, but it's basically an ignition system that you can run anywhere from 1 to 12 cylinders. This one's fuel injected, 3-into-1 exhaust pipe.
This is what tripped me up. I was like, why does this guy
3.
like mid on a bagger? I didn't really, I didn't even notice the third cylinder. I was like,
There's a lot of like fine things on this bike because it looks like a modern bagger. It looks like just like my bike.
I don't know, dude. You come on this side, you got this big old fuel injection.
yeah.
But it uses like, this is the same primary transmission that's in the giveaway bike. Dyna setup, that's what it was based on. So that the primary transmission starters all off a Dyna.
If you're walking by it, you could think it's just a regular road glide. Like if you don't pay attention to it, like with the fairings and stuff. But yeah, once you're like, oh, there's an extra cylinder. There's like that cool manifold, but it looks super clean. It looks like it could have came like that from the factory. Like somebody that doesn't really know bikes could be like, oh yeah, that's a Harley. I could buy that.
No, I know that he's saying that this isn't the hot rod. I got to ride one of the carbureted ones probably about 10 years ago. And my first time riding the carbureted one, I hit the shift limiter every gear. Like, like it just like,
You can't shift it fast enough.
Yeah.
you have to just shift before you think it's gonna get there. It's
Well,
on the car
this
bike.
one also is geared for, you know, cruising cross country. It's got the big 26 up front, a 51 on the wheel, so.
I think that just staring at this bike and seeing it set up, I think if we go out for a quick rip, we got to pull the carbon bike out because that's like our light, fast bike.
Yeah.
And this one is a whole nother cylinder, probably not light, but I'd be curious if we do a couple kind of little runs.
Yeah.
Might be cool to see kind of how they are.
Yeah, no.
Let's pull that out. And plus, Luke's got to ride this thing. You never rode this.
It's all FXR with the swing arm and the swing arm mounts, and the front is based off of a Dyna mount. And then so we just kind of made all of this. We bought a factory rear section to put the bags and stuff on.
yeah.
And then we made this mount stuff up here for the.
So it is, okay.
Fire right up, dude.
Yeah, no problem, dude.
Sounds like a hot rod V8.
One of the wildest parts I noticed right away, listen to the intake. You hear it like the whole time.
Fueling cylinder heads and cylinders and cases, but virtually everything's interchangeable. Connecting rod's different, cam plate's different, case and a cam cover.
All right, so in case you missed it, Cole already rode it.
I already like was watching out the window. I was like, I heard it start. It sounds different. You want to go grab lunch? You want to get the 2-cent tour around the building first?
Whatever you want to do.
Wait, Luke, you've never been here before?
No, give me the 2-cent tour. I mean, you're already making me drink the
I
peasant
I
coffee
offered to
here.
take you upstairs and make
No
you
beer,
a
no-
proper.
No proper
Stuff.
coffee.
I think Raymond said, should I grab Luke a beer before he even gets here?
grab you a silver bullet.
I'm pretty hungry. Let's go eat and then we'll come back. All right, let's go get on the bikes. You want to ride the carbon SD out? All right, let's pull out the bike he's gonna leave with, which is the My Bagger, and then pick one more bike out. We'll rip him to lunch, and then we can rip him back here, show him the shop. He can take off, and then we can go rip the W3 a little bit.
I'll ride your crash TV out.
Why's it gotta be like that, bro? I took forever to find the GoPro because I set it down, and then Luke left off on the live wire. Who's riding the W3 first?
It's not even on sport mode. Put it on sport mode.
It's just weird without a clutch.
But actually what we found, as much as we were dogging it at first, using it to shoot photos and videos is kind of fun. You don't have to worry about the clutch or shifting, it's quiet.
Because I have that electric Bramo, and that's a 6-speed.
Oh,
So you
interesting.
still have a clutch and you're shifting.
All right, you're riding the W3 first.
I'm riding W3 first?
Yeah.
Heck yeah. Well, Cole already rode it.
I didn't even get to see your reaction.
Oh, we haven't even updated them. I got new brakes, so I'm excited to try my new brakes.
Oh,
Ever
did
since I
you?
got back from East Coastin', I went ahead and threw some maiden straights on here.
Okay,
Paulie hooked me up, sent me in the right direction with a Bagger Brembo master cylinder.
okay.
I got Bagger Brembo calipers,
Dang,
bigger
dude.
rotors. I'm juiced on burnouts, dude.
Luke, you ride the carbon bike. What are you doing? Let me see what you're doing over there.
What'd you do?
Cole did it.
It just started.
like, it's crazy. I can't even explain it. But the torque, it just off the throttle. Like,
Just so you guys know, he only rode it not even a mile yet.
feel a little bit of pressure. You got to be careful with this. There isn't a lot of W3s in the world
No.
left. So like, I'm like, I need to process. I need to ride a little bit more. It's insane though. Like, it's like no Harley you've ever ridden before. It's actually really smooth too.
Yeah.
That was the first thing that stood out. Like how smooth off the throttle and stuff. It was interesting.
Well, being that you're on a little bit of a crunch time, we're gonna go to a spot called Corona Grill. It's right over here on the corner. It's like tri-tip chicken.
Hey, since he's on crunch time, do we like just get lunch with them and send him home, then we really rip on it?
Yeah, that's
That's what's really happening.
Do whatever you want.
So when this airs in like a week, you'll be like, what the hell?
Paul's gonna try his donuts with it. It'll be perfect.
the bags will end up looking like these.
Because of the extra weight and the lower center of gravity with it, it handles a little differently than a standard Harley.
Yeah.
And then Juan was talking about how smooth it is because you now, with the third cylinder,
You balance it.
It's at 90 degrees now instead of at 45.
You're not getting the potato as much.
Yeah, as it's climbing through the revs, it's so much smoother than the regular two-cylinder bike.
When I was around the block, I was kind of waiting for that like Harley like shake that revs up, and it was just like, felt like a new car that's like really like balanced.
Let's get some food.
Oh, it smells so good.
Dang, a burrito sounds pretty good.
I'm gonna do one of those too, tri-tip burrito.
I went burrito, bro. I always get the tri-tip meal.
Yeah, all right, I'll do the burrito.
You can do it.
Thank you.
Thanks.
And then tri-tip?
Tri-tip right here.
One more tri-tip.
Okay.
Guys, just coming right up, guys.
Thank you.
After you're bringing another person.
You cut the tri-tip, you can cut through the plate.
Thank you.
Thank
That's
you.
a whole lot of meat. I just got the 4-piece.
Cheese, sour cream, tri-tip, beans, rice. I don't think it's a bad decision because we come here enough.
But if you only had to eat one for the rest of the visits here,
The tri-tip plate.
like, not taking health into consideration, like just purely flavor.
Because with the tri-tip plate, you can make a taco, you can eat just a tri-tip, you can dip it in salsa, you can like, so you kind of can mix it up more.
You go out to the 101 or you take?
I'm gonna smash this whole thing, gone.
I didn't need the 8-piece though.
We're gonna follow him out, take him over to PCH and send him off, but that way he could ride the ST for a little bit.
Does that mean I get to ride the triple a little bit more?
Yeah.
Full bike swap. I'm on Cole's Dyna now.
You gotta do a wheelie and you gotta feel the Thunder Max, how nice it is having a little extra rev out.
just eats. You don't even have to shift a lot. You could stay in one gear, and the power band is so broad. Like you could be a low RPM, or you could like wind that thing out, and it's like smooth. It like feels right at home in the twisties. It's freaking rad.
All right, we just pulled up to Mulholland Highway and Cornell Road. If we go left, it's gonna be incredible canyons. So I'm gonna ride the W3 for a minute. Pick and choose what bike you wanna ride.
Bike.
How you liking it?
I love it, dude.
Nice.
Kitchen road.
Check out the dash on this thing with the legit gauges. All right, the thing rides, like they said, extremely smooth. It doesn't rev out like the hot rod carbureted one he's talking about. From what I remember of that one, it was outrageously snappy. I'm actually really surprised. I almost want to say twitchy it is in the canyons. Like it turns really easy. You lean a little bit and it wants to just carve, like relaxed and trying to like slow those movements down. Cause like, I feel like on my Harley, like my bagger, I have to like lean into it more.
Yeah.
And this thing, like as soon as you lean, it wants to just go the way you're leaning.
The brakes are really good. That was what I like. Hopping on your bike, there's a turn coming up.
Dyna/FXR chassis base with mid controls, with really good brakes, with smaller wheels. But when you get on it, you're thinking you're on a bagger because of the big fairing. So it's like kind of a little bit of a head game. But like, I mean, I've only ridden it in first gear, so we'll see how it handles.
Well, you're about to ride it back. But another thing too that I noticed was like favorite part, and I wish I had a better helmet cam for you guys, is the gauges, because it has like the light meter, the shift lights. And so you can't hear this bike like you do a Harley. It doesn't have the same rev sound.
It feels different. It's the smoothness. I think also the smoothness of the engine.
So I was watching the lights, like I was like so focused on the lights, I was barely looking at the road.
I'm sure it's programmed onto it. It keeps the like your last max RPM till you pass it. So like it marks it for you, so you can see like, oh, I shifted good, or like I shifted too early.
Well, I think having the long pipe on it too keeps it, you know, quieter. I mean, that thing's loud. That thing has some chop.
It was hard to hold the camera and like tell you guys when to go. So I don't think the actual times you guys took off was fair. Once you got going on this thing.
This thing's quick. Well, we were talking about the new 24 model that I just saw on your lift that was like completely ripped apart.
I forget we even have that bike. It's just been sitting.
It doesn't look like a bike. You walk by, it just looks like a pile of parts.
I looked at Juan yesterday because our tins are done, ready for pickup. Are we gonna be able to put this thing back together?
Dude, I was thinking that I had to move the box of the parts that we like threw in there and brought home, and I was like, I don't even remember how the bags went together.
No.
Like, how did we? Like,
we
how
did
does
a
all that
pretty
stuff-
we did a pretty good job of putting things in a bag and labeling what it was for. Like, I think we'll figure it out.
Is that you? Do you bring the organization to the group?
If it were
Yeah,
me,
she definitely brought the organization.
if it were Lance and I, we were like, should we just take it to Harley, have them put it back together?
I've seen Lance's garage in the past, and I know there's not a whole lot of organization.
So there was a little bit of a holdup. The tins took a little longer than anticipated, and I told Airtrix, like, we're not in a rush, you know, do your thing. So I think he kept like taking a little bit longer because I didn't rush them, but they are done. And then we wanted to kind of assemble it as soon as our all new triple tree setup was done for the bike. Filled the bike with the tins, the new triple trees, and then I do kind of want to get a set of wheels for it. What are you thinking? You want to do something to it?
Yeah, when you're ready, holler and let's do something. I think we start with a cam and then I think do a big bore kit to it.
I think that would be rad, because even like you just got off my bagger, and after riding my bagger, like it's still a really fun bike, my 2020 model. And I think that if the 24 model stayed the way it was, I would enjoy riding my 2020 model more.
But now, after we all get our hands on it, I think it's gonna be a pretty sick. I mean, that's how the conversation started. I asked Luke, like, what do you guys got for that bike? I bike with the cam and everything was 107 to the tire and like 111 foot-pounds of torque.
I think this new one, you're probably talking close to 140 with Colton.
Well, remember the new engine's pretty badass because remember we took it to the drag races and like it wasn't far off of one on the stock. Bone stock, no exhaust, no intake, nothing. For a stock bike, that thing ripped.
What size big bore kit?
I think you do the either the 131 or the 135.
Like whole engine drop in, or we keep the cases?
Keep the cases, just piston and cylinder.
Can you do 135 without machining the cases?
I think you can.
Are we getting Harley cylinders and stuff?
I would say so.
Let's do it now while it's apart. Let's not put it back together, just take it back apart.
That's kind of why I'm like questioning this. I'm like, why do we put the gas tank and the tins on it
Why
to
don't you
like?
get a hotel?
Yeah,
Spend some days up here with us.
I got baseball practice to make here.
That's what FaceTime was for.
I think we've got the tuning handled. I think we do, I'd like to do the bolt-in first and then do the big bore kit. So I think you need to put it back together.
All right.
Because I think it's going to be very impressive with just the cam.
Because you think that the cam in this 117 is faster than the cam in my 117 or an older gen?
The new cylinder heads allow you, the new cylinder heads are better. So it's got a better combustion chamber, raised intake manifold, which is better. You are now allowed to go a lot higher with the camshaft lift as opposed to your model and your models.
Looks like we got another project on our hands. Like show up in a day and try to like get it done, or what's the program?
What if we come up?
Ooh, that would be pretty fun. We don't have all the tools and equipment that you guys normally have.
He's got a.
If not, with your wall, we'll just go buy it.
No, we have
It's the Bagger Race League. You just bring this.
Yeah, bring your
bring the rig out, dude.
Yeah, right.
I've seen you swap engines in an hour with all the tools there, so I know you got it.
I like that. All right, so they're coming to us this time.
All right.
I like that idea.
Like
3
a
o'clock.
Well, you got.
You gonna make it home to your son's baseball game right now?
After this coffee, yeah.
We go through LA, all juiced up.
Cole, you're up next in the W3.
All right, brother.
And it's 3 o'clock, and our vlog today goes live in
An hour.
1 hour. Thanks for heading out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a jumper pack in here in case you need it. If you're gonna jump it,
I'll jump it.
right here.
All right, I'm riding the Carbon ST.
It's so like light and nimble. You're looking at a bagger, but it's so like it turns so fast.
First of all, that was sick, like ripping next to you.
Yeah.
One-handed though, but like trying to stay in it, like holding the bars one-handed, like not trying to rock them too much.
And this thing's, it's so twitchy around the turns, especially in the bumps, because like the steering geometry is completely different from a bagger. So it's like every bump you like tries to turn in or out and trying not to hit you, and you're riding one hand. I'm like, oh God, like stay in between the lines. It's wild though, it's fast. It's got a lot, it's almost not like super impressive like right off the gate, but like it just keeps pulling. Like
Yeah.
the top end range is just like, I feel like a lot of the torque and power is up top.
getting back on the Carbon ST. That thing's a firecracker to ride. It's nimble, it's fast, it just gets on it. I was in second gear, I kind of like slipped the clutch, popped a good wheelie, set the front end down, clicked up into third, no clutch, like clutched it into third, but just like let it out, got back on it, and I felt the front end just floating, where I could feel the bars just like not even touching the ground, but it was like not really a wheelie, and just dug into the next turn, and that thing is fun to ride. That thing's fun to ride. This thing is a work of art. You could say like an engineering, you know, piece of art, masterpiece. Yeah. It's fun. It's very, you know, one of one. But it does feel like you're more on like a Honda Goldwing with the smoothness of the engine. Fast, but it's kind of like sleeper fast.
You're late. Oh, what's that, homie?
Hey, all the shirts you have for sale on the video. Hey, we're gonna pull it in the showroom.
Yeah.
It sounds sick like that when it just sounds like lumpy. It's like, oh.
Dude, it like dusted out the showroom. Jesus.
You freaking burned that right?
If I would have hit anything, I would have hit my own truck.
We're probably going to be taking this thing in and out of the showroom quite a bit, but for a while, because we're going to want to ride it. But for a while, it will be sitting in the showroom. So if you have time to come by in the next couple weeks, you can check this thing out.
I cleaned the dyno, so you get right back.
Nice. That's sick though, because then if you come over here, you could like walk around over here, trip out on the manifold.
All right, so here's the deal. It's the end of the day on the 15th. Sweepstakes company has not called us back yet. They did tell us who won, but they didn't tell us if the person answered their phone call or filled out the information or what had like all the
requirements.
Yeah, met all the requirements. It's been a crazy day. Like Luke showing up on this W3, never would I thought that he'd be leaving it here in the showroom for us to hang out with. It's more of a work of art, kind of like a one of one. It's crazy to have in here.
Yeah, when you're riding it, it feel like I'm riding something that belongs in a museum. So I'm like super careful, you know, because it's very special. It's a special bike, and definitely don't want to mess it up. But it rides insane. And I got some ideas that I want to compare this bike to. So maybe we'll vlog some of the stuff.
Well, hopefully he brings the carbureted 3-cylinder out, because like he said, that one I think is a little bit more aggressive, a little bit faster, snappier. It also doesn't have bags and a fairing, so it's much lighter. And I know that when I rode that, I was mind blown at like how fast you needed to shift through the gears.
Yeah, this I feel like needs a bigger rear sprocket. He said cruising at 100, it'll be at like 2,900 RPMs.
Yeah.
And I can see that because I was cruising at like 70, 72 or something like that. And I was only at like 2,000 RPMs going on the highway. So this thing is a cruiser for sure.
We have a lot of goals in the shop. We've been away for a while. We've been working on a lot of things. So there's going to be a lot that we start sharing with you guys over the next couple of weeks. We start digging into in the shop. I don't know if that'll make it on this vlog. Right now, my main mental goal is giving that giveaway bike away. Yeah. All right, guys, we told you at the beginning of this vlog that we would reach out to the winner of this 2005 Dyna. Cole has the phone number. We have the name. He's already been contacted by the sweepstakes company, but he has not been contacted by us yet. So this is really exciting for us. It's funny because they were looking over, a couple of the guys who were looking over the files, and
Jake,
you were like, dude, kind of inspires me to buy stuff from
Oh, yeah. I was like, I see giveaways and stuff, like legit giveaways, and it's always just like, yeah, I don't know. But now I'm like inspired to, I don't know, do some giveaways.
Seeing the analytics, see how everything works, kind of makes you better understand like, oh, like this is actually how it goes down. And you kind of understand like, oh, if I were to enter a giveaway, it would look like this for that company. So it kind of makes it real.
I said to Juan, I said, dude, I was like, should I text this guy before we call him? Juan's like, no, dude. Like,
full surprise. I want to get his
let's
reaction.
just call him. Let's see, I gotta go to FaceTime. There it is, dude.
what's up, dude?
What's going on?
We're sitting here with your bike, man.
Man, it's crazy.
What do you think, dude?
I
What?
don't even know what to say. I've been speechless for the past couple days.
Check it out. Look, here, watch. Let me flip this around. Show you your bike. Can you see that?
Oh yeah, it's beautiful.
Do you have a bike or anything right now?
Yeah, I actually have a 2014 Harley-Davidson lowrider.
Cool.
Yeah, and I just actually last weekend went and got a little 125 pit bike.
Nice. Well, this is going to be a second bike for you. We're extremely excited. We saw that you've actually been a customer of ours like longer than even the giveaway.
Yeah.
So that's always cool to know that somebody that's going to get this bike has been a supporter of us before this. You know what I mean?
Yeah, me and my friend actually, we got into Harleys together. And so we've been, you know, getting into like the stunt stuff, and we found your stuff, and we love y'all's stuff.
So check this out. What do you think about flying out here? Can you fly out here like next week if we buy you a flight, get you a hotel room?
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna have to look a little more into my schedule.
Okay. If you can't come here, we can always ship the bike to you.
Yeah, I mean, I would rather go out there and see y'all and everything.
Yeah.
That would be awesome.
So, all right, you dig into your schedule and let's see if we can get you out here as soon as possible. You can ride the bike around for the day with us. You can grab some tacos. We'll make sure you got some cash in your pocket so you can eat some food while you're here. We'll get you a hotel room. We'll get you a flight out. We'll pick you up from the airport. Otherwise, if you can't pull that off just because of, your own, obligations, we'll make sure we get the bike out to you and hopefully meet up one day,
All right. So do you just want me to like text you or?
Yeah, that works, man. We could text. All right, dude. Well, hey, congratulations.
Thank you so much.
And hey,
One more question. What was the last thing you got, or how'd you get entered?
I got the risers with the bushings.
dang, bro, now you got a second set right here.
I know, man, it's crazy.
Second set right there, dude. This bike is really fun to ride. I was popping wheelies on it.
I know, I saw
It's a fun one. So, hey man, well, I'm gonna let you go. Me and you will be in touch about how you're gonna either get this bike, get here, whatever we'll do. But we'll make it a good time. And thank you so much, man.
Thank you.
All right, dude, you have a good day.
All right, I'll see y'all later.
Later, dude.
Dude, that's so rad. That's so sick. Like,
yeah.
I'm super excited for him to win this bike. I think that's kind of what Jake was touching on, like the excitement of like somebody is gonna get this thing. Like,
it's life-changing. Think about this. He's youthful. Usually someone at that age, if you get a bike like this, it's totally life-changing. Maybe he has two bikes. Maybe he sells his bike he's had and he rides this one. Whatever it be, like, it's just gonna change his life forever. He'll always remember this. The fact that he was a supporter of Thrashin Supply long before the giveaway, and then now he's getting another bike, like, it warms my heart. I feel good about it. Honestly,
because like he probably bought those risers like not really thinking he's gonna win, right? He's like, oh yeah, I just want to make my bike ride. Like,
like I need risers. Yeah, I have a chance to maybe.
Yeah, and then this is the ultimate perk.
Yeah. And the crazy thing is honestly, as soon as we got the name of who won it, and then we got the final email of like, hey, they filled everything out, this is the official winner from the sweepstakes company, was really excited to come into work and make that phone call.
yeah, me too, 100%. Like you said, it's life-changing. I think it would take some planning, like some saving to build this bike, to get it, put all these parts in it. That's the process he was doing with his bike.
Yeah.
And then he just gets another one that like, you just can't help but be excited for them.
Yeah.
Like, this is like, it's hard to explain, but I'm like super stoked for the winner, and I know he's gonna love it.
Well, guys, I'm really stoked that this vlog, we made it happen. We were able to figure out who officially won and who officially is getting it. Hopefully, we can fly him out here next week, and so for the next vlog, we can have a full day of showing him around, showing him where we ride, let him ride this thing. That'll be pretty exciting. We'll see what we can make happen. But with that being said, thank you guys for hanging out, and we'll see you guys on the next one.
See you later.
There was.
Are you